This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Rebels, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by Dave. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So FIU's offense will have the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And that is why this defense is #1 in the nation against the pass. They've got a lot of guys that are going to play on Sundays in the NFL. You just saw the speed on the back end, tracking that thing down to get the interception on the opening drive of the game.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Gets it out quickly. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Got it in the middle, it's Beal. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Big fella moving. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Vaughn. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Finds a man on the left. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Panthers are flying down the field. Takes a handoff. It's Vaughn. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Vaughn. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
They'll go back to work on offense. He'll start this drive firing. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Catch in the middle. It's Beal. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Offense set on first down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Florida International offense is back on the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff to the single running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man down the middle. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Using his legs, it's Vaughn. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he got loose. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
Man, what a nice touchdown run. And this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease. And then the wide receivers start to kick in. And the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Michigan State pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in East Lansing. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing.
Fires to the tight end.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Had to get rid of it quickly.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Takes the easy completion. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. It's a draw. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reese. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. FIU set up with another first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the back. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Rebels want to move quickly.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the ball.
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A loose football in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6.
It's a defense that plays with great effort. You saw it right there. Creating the fumble, jumping on the loose ball for a score. What a momentum-shifting play.
Attempt to try. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. To the air on 2nd down. He's open on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The give to the back. Made a defender miss.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Panthers!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third down conversion's always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Off the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. Kick is in the air. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Hands it off. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. On the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7th. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Jacksonville State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 30 to Southern Miss. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. And the Rebels come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the heel off one deep down the left side. Makes the grab deep. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beal. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The snap sets up the throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Rushes on him, and here's a fumble way behind the line.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That pulls them to within 15. 28-13 the score. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
The Rebels decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that. But
touchdown, Florida International! And the stomping has commenced.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Ready to try the point after. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll try the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll ride the hot hand. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Toss sweep to the right. Runs through the tackle. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. Got a little space. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. The Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Touchdown, FIU! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Pocket breaking down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll stop him short of the first down, and the screen didn't quite convert. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Florida International offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Turning it on. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Jacksonville State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 37 to Southern Miss. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. On the ground, it's Vaughn. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football.
And into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the RPO, complete. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Beal. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And how about the hat trick? Like adding insult to injury. You got him in passing situation. You know what's coming. All I'm doing right now is trying to pad my stats and get those sacks.
The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls and fires complete. Knocked off his feet. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Oh, he's got a chance. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Motion from the wideout. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
And that's another FIU.
Using his legs, it's Vaughn. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida International. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
63, Coyotes, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Shotgun snap on third down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the Rebels will punt this one away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Second down, they'll go to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Finds his big tight end. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And that's another FIU.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Vaughn. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. They might try to score again. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.